Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. The impact of technology on communication by Grant Dillard. He says, emphasizes, stresses the need of verbal communication and its importance in our daily lives. And he stresses the need to improve and make our verbal communication better, and because it is the only medium from which we can make the other person realize about our thought process. And though writing and the new form of communication through mobile like emoticons and certain other means of communicating through symbolic conversation is very much there, but it is making the the flavor of communicating with each other through our verbal ability is is diminishing. And he says that if you do not have that quality of verbal skills in you, then you may not be able to handle situations very easily in the way they should be addressed. He's in the initial start of his video, he says that they were teenage boys and there's someone who came with a gun, and the boys started to show their masculinity to that person who has the loaded gun, and the hostility started, and finally they ran away. Whereas if there would have been some communication between both the parties, and would have started a amicable way of resolving the issue. And that is like a parable given by him. What he wants us to understand is that by communicating, art of communication in Islam also, Surah Rahman, Allah Rabbul Alameen says that we have given you, O human being, the art of speaking, art of communicating. And that art and the capability and ability makes you superior from other creations. And in also one of the other verses of Quran, Surah Waqia, Allah Ta'ala says that the ill speech will not be heard in the paradise. That means if your speech is not refined and so decent and so attractive and so pertinent and so articulate, you will not be able to, if you're using ill speech or bad words or vituperation, then even in the paradise you don't have a place for your eternal abode. And the art of communication helps you make friends, helps you resolve issues. And this mobile has overtaken lot of chances of communication with where you could have been a better solution provider. So he says, okay, we have this mobile phone with us, and there is technology which is also there to make use of, but we should not only just be dependent on it. We should only use it at the time of need. If we are doing a long distance call, or everything should not be restricted to the use of mobile just for communication, right? This is, I think, what he has to say about it. And he says that over the years, human beings have evolved 6,500 languages. And the languages are evolved just to, communicate between each other. And if we are just if we neglect this idea of uh, refining and improving the skills of our communication, then it will be a chaos, and people will not be able to understand us. And the society will lose its strength of communalism, of bondage, of unity. So this is what it is. This is how I perceived it, and you all can also, have your own point of view after listening to this. Maybe I'm also missing few of the points he referred in the conversation, but this is what I learned from this video, and I will stress that improving communication skills is very essential, and it will help everyone who will try to improve his skills. It will help him or her to communicate in a way where the objective of the communication will be achieved if you improve your skills. Thank you.